So last week I watched Cargo and I thought let's do a review on it because that's what the world needs, another movie reviewer. So Cargo was released last year. It's a drama, fantasy, sci-fi movie directed by Aarti Kadav, starring Vikrant Massey, and Shweta Tripathi. So I'll read out the synopsis on Google. Aboard a spaceship where souls of the deceased are radiated, I don't know, readied for reincarnation, a lone crew member's rigid existence is disrupted by a spiry neo assistant. So, my first thoughts are I fucking love this movie. It is so great to see that Indian cinema is exploring new genres other than just romance and dance. It is like a breath of fresh air for me and for others as well. This movie is very reminiscent to the 2001 Space Time Odyssey, and but that doesn't mean that it is not original. It is totally an original movie, and the one thing I really loved about this movie is it derives the story and the characters from Hindu mythology. So in Hindu mythology, we have uh, these Rakshas and Yamraj who carry the souls of the deceased people. So they have just used that and fused it into a new has given fused it into a very new dimension, a very new I'll say a very new twist. And one thing that I should point out that it's kind of strange, but even though the movie says it is set in 2077, but all the equipments in this movie seem make me feel like it's in the 90s. So that was kind of funny because all the fat screen monitors and all the landline and stuff. But that was kind of funny for me, and I really liked it because I really liked that era. Uh, and apparently, I just realized someone told me that it is because of the debut movie or a debut. This movie is so fantastic. Yeah, it is such, this movie is so smooth. It's so smooth. Some people complain that it's kind of slow paced, but for me, I didn't mind it actually. I didn't mind it at all because it's that kind of movie which you will want to watch after a long day. Just relax and smile a bit, and it has a good message and all that. The music is the score, the one song in that movie, it's a banger. And they have the character of Shweta Tripathi playing. It's it's so hit. It was ringing in my ears even after 2 to 3 hours. So good. The acting was really good. The set and the lighting and all that was really good. The cinematography, fantastic. Um, this one problem I have this I have with this movie is the writing. The writing should have been a bit deep, because this movie was really close to being a game changer. That because it had so much potential. And it's sad because they couldn't use it properly. So I would like to point out one thing. Like, if I know that the story of this movie mostly focuses on the character of Vikrant Massey and his existence and how he survives in this lonely spaceship and that, and how he changes gradually after the arrival of the new assistant. But if they would have focused a bit on the stories of the deceased people, basically the cargo, how they, what happened to them, and a bit of, they show the story, but it's not that deep. And one thing I have a bit of an issue with the movie is that most of the characters, maximum of the characters, I readily accept that no one resists, because see, if I if I got into shit like that and I'm dead, I would be screaming. I was like, hey, dude, I have work to do, man. I cannot leave. And, so that was missing. That could have added an emotional and philosophical point of but that doesn't mean that it is not a good movie. It's actually a very decent movie. It's